Hello. uh, this is part 2 of what Bell was doing. No, this is what Bell was Gojo. No, this is what a Bell had sort of released. No, I promise I'm not saying this. It's not scripted. Okay, this is all an accident. This is what Bell was a hacker, part 2. I'm sorry I haven't posted 3 weeks. I just got lazy, and my school started. I'm in high school, so yeah. I had to do my online work. I finished that all, so I can start posting again. But doesn't really matter, does it? Nah. I did. I supposed to post this I supposed to record this 2 weeks ago, but not 2 weeks ago, 2 days ago, since lockdown was on. But I was too lazy. I was too late. Yeah, I was too lazy. And I was supposed to post on weekends, but I was too lazy. I was just doing my stuff. So yeah. You guys can pick which what if you want part 2, or you guys can just suggest what if you guys want. It's up to you. It doesn't really matter. So yeah, just ask, and if your comment gets the most like, I don't know, then that's I'll make a new part, or I'll make that suggestion, what if. So yeah, let's continue with this what if, why not. I don't know anything about what happened in the last part. I'll just do it by memory. Aiz and Gojo. Fuck. Bell, Bell. Fuck. Bell got back up. They pretty much think Bell pretty much takes out the money from the infinity or pocket dimension. If I didn't add that in the last part, he gives a crap. I got plot armor, and this dude's a hacker. So yeah, he has infinity storage. So yeah, he pulls all the crystals out. And then they count, and they pretty much, that many crystals is enough to buy a whole, what's it called? A whole mansion. Like, imagine you can buy 5 mansions, and the rest you still have a ton a lot. So yeah. After that, Bell just put all of the money in his pocket dimension. He didn't need to give any money to Aiz, since she did nothing and she just followed and stalked. And pretty much that's it. Blech. So yeah, What should I do now? Let's just continue on for whatever I want to do with this what if. So yeah, Bell pretty much, Aiz asks if he wants to join the Loki familia. Bell declines. Wait. I'm just gonna pause it. Sorry about that. Bell declines Aiz's offer. I don't know how to say it. I know there's someone gonna be just like commenting that. Bell declines. Aiz is pretty bummed out, and yeah, and then Bell just dips, or you can say he just teleported, body flickered. He did anything. Remember, he's a hacker. He can hack. He can give himself any of the skills and titles. It doesn't matter. He can give himself anything, and yeah. And yes, I do have a Gojo picture on. I just thought Bell would look like Gojo. Plus, I'm gonna give him some of Gojo's ability, more like all of them. But it doesn't really matter, does it? Yeah, it doesn't. So yeah. So yeah. Uh, Bell, he goes out. He goes to that one. He goes to that one place. The place where that woman, that bar. That eating place where Bell met that one girl. So yeah, everything happened the same in canon. Bell pretty much helped out that green hair girl, or whoever. If you know, you know. I don't know. So yeah, he helped out that girl. She leads him to the bar. He gets something to eat, and then he pays for it. And then the lucky familia comes in. Bell, he doesn't want Ice to notice him, so he just like puts a hoodie on from a pocket dimension, and then like put a bandage around his eyes, since his eyes is like his eyes, it's seeable, okay? You can see it in the dark, since his eyes is like light red. Light red. Like that light red in the side. And yeah, imagine Gojo's eyes, but red, okay? Imagine Gojo's eyes, but red. Like the blue into red. So yeah. Gojo does that. Bell does that. Yeah. So yeah, Bell does that. And then he hears Lucky Familia and Aizen bringing out there's this guy. She didn't get his name since she didn't ask. So and they made it to this weird floor. Like, I'm pretty sure they made it to floor 100, and the Lucky Familia is shocked by that statement. And they said, "How did you do all the work? How strong did you get?" Ai's getting all those questions. Well, Ai's pretty much replying with, "No, she did nothing. She only followed him." And dude pretty much made it all the way to floor 100. And they had a little conversation. They had a little talk, and that's pretty much it. And the Loki familia, or Loki, pretty much says, "Oh, that's where you went. Okay. Wonder where you were in the past, I don't know, day." Yeah. Yeah, but I say, okay. And yeah, Bell Bell gets up and gets out of there. And as Bell was getting out of there, Aiz, that dude that likes Aiz, that white wolf dude. Yeah, he likes the Aiz. If you guys didn't know, I think he likes Aiz. I don't know, but let's just say he likes Aiz. He has a mega crush on her. And like the dude says that he's probably not stronger than him. He can whip his ass, being arrogant as hell. Since he wants Aiz to like him, him, not Bella. So yeah, as he tries that, but it doesn't work out. Aiz just pretty much like saying, but you couldn't even make it to level 50 alone. And the farthest all of us have gone as a guild is floor 50, floor 62. And the dude is like, that was good luck. I mean, that was luck. As I says, no, that was per skill. He took all of them down like it was nothing. And he didn't even have that much trouble. I didn't do anything. And I was supposed to save your ass. As the white hair dude is pretty much shut down. As Bao heard all of that, as he smirks, just a little smirk, as he just walks off. As Aiz notice that, as Aiz says, that's him. As Aiz gets up, Aiz says that she has to go somewhere. And the wolf dude is sus about it. So yeah, the wolf dude follows Aiz, and she's going towards where Bell was. Bell is right now outside of the bar, just walking off the streets, you know. So yeah, as Aiz was chasing after him. Bell pretty much a censor. So Bell took a corner and took a left, went into an alleyway, and then I followed him into the alleyway. As Bell asks, "What do you want?" As I says, "Oh, so it is you." Bell saying, "Yeah, so what?" As Bell takes it off the hoodie as well as the bandage, or like, do you think this around his eyes? As she sees Belle's eyes, as she didn't notice Belle's eyes since for reasons she didn't notice his eyes during the dungeon. So yeah, as she says, "Whoa," and yeah. So yeah, Bells just says, "So what do you want?" Hey, you're starting to annoy me. As I says, sorry, but are you gonna come on the dungeon? As Bell says, "What dungeon?" I mean, oh, what? I talked about that they're going to go try and get to level 100, and she wishes for him to like come. Belle says, fine, as long as you just leave me alone. I'm too lazy for this." As Belle just starts walking, and as Belle's about to walk past, the wolf dude pretty much came out of nowhere, and the wolf dude pretty much tried to punch Belle on the face. Belle pretty much dodging him. As he says blue, as as Belle says atomic, as Belle says blue, as the wolf dude went like flying all the way towards a wall, crashing into a wall. As his spine, no, not as his side, like the right side of his shoulder, pretty much there's a big ass hole in there. As Belle says, "You know, you cat should walk. You are just a cat. You should just sit down and sleep like a normal person." As Belle starts walking away, and yeah. So yeah, we skip to when they go on the raid. So yeah. Can you guys decide if Belle should join pretty much, what's it called? A goddess guild? I don't know what it's called. Yeah, if he should join any guilds in particular, or I can just make him join Zeus's guild, or I don't know, just tell me, because I have no idea what to do. And my voice is starting to go down. This is why I didn't want to record, since I have to talk. So yeah, Bell pretty much. Bell got ready. He got in the tuxedo, and as well as Bell, Bell pretty much hacked the system. Him giving himself swordsman mastery, as he is now a master of the sword. Now he gets a stat. A new stat appears. It's saying sword skill. Sword skill. What should I call it? Sword skill hardening skin. As Bell took a notice of it, Bell reads the description. As the description is pretty much if Bell uses this technique or skill, the part of his body that he focused the skill on will get heavier, but it will get stronger, and it will have a double impact. So you know how you punch a person? Yeah, when you punch a person, when Bell punches someone, that pretty much it gets another impact, like a second impact, and it doubles the damage. You know how the main character of Jujutsu Kaisen, where he learned that one move with the blue thingies, and when he punched the dude, it impacts after that punch, and then it gets pretty much a double punch, but him not only throwing one punch. Yeah, it's pretty much that. Bell seeing that, as Bell says, I can use that for the sword. Wait, no, hand-to-hand combat's better. Okay. So yeah, as now Bell is activates the skill as he feels his body gets heavier, as he activates it to the max, and yeah, as you can pretty much there's no max. It's pretty much infinity. As Bell just puts it on a random number, him just doing 1 and lots of zeros. So yeah, I am not gonna say it. So just imagine imagine me just saying 10000 and like thousands of more zeros. So yeah, Bell, when he sets that on, he can barely move his body, but it doesn't matter. He's strong enough. So he hacks the system, as the system gives him a stat boost. I mean, he gets himself a mega stat boost. Now he can walk around freely. So yeah, as Bell says, okay, that actually hurt. Oh wait, the raid's starting. So what a bummer. As Bell goes, Bell buying a sword from a shop that he got through the system, which I can do that. So yeah, Bell doesn't need to pay for a sword, since Bell can just do his little hacks and give him whatever swords he wants. So yeah, Bell, the swords he got is none of your business. Or you guys can just pick on whatever the sword name will be. Doesn't really matter, as long as you just don't make it hard. Okay. So yeah, Bell goes straight to where the dungeon places, or where everyone meets up. Bell just gets there at the last second, as they say start, as they all charging into the dungeon, and Bell following them. And this is pretty much a raid. This raid is more set it up, and Bell and that one girl that was his bad, that was with Bell, and the cannon one. She's not there with Bell, since Bell doesn't need her. Bell, he has Infinity Void, so why would you need a person to carry your stuff when you have like a infinite inventory of pocket dimension? So yeah, she is not gonna be in this what if. I don't care. She's not in this what if. So yeah. Bell, he follows with the people, as Bell he just followed them. Bell he's pretty much like he's pretty much the dude at the back. And yeah, as Bell, he seems weak at first, because Bell has like clothing on, as it doesn't show any muscle, since Bell is lean as hell. You can barely see his muscle. But when you take off his clothing, that's when you see the muscle. And yeah. So yeah. As they go ahead, Bell, as we skip to where they get to that one place under, or the safe zone underground, the dungeon. In the dungeon, yeah. If you watch the series, you would know what it is. So yeah, Bell and them got there. There's a lot more people this time, since not that much not. I don't know if any of them died, but let's say none of them died. So yeah, there's a lot more people there, and yeah, Bell's just hanging. So yeah, once they get there, Bell, Aiz, I don't know how to set this. I don't know how to set this up. You know what? Fuck it. Whatever. Aiz sees Bell. Bell sees Aiz. As Bell pretty much waves at her as he just disappeared. And as he disappeared and reappeared at where that place is. You know that if you watch the series in the dungeon, you'll see them like the middle, and there's like that big ass tree. Yeah, Bell is right there. And yeah, Bell is just pretty much there. He puts his like two swords like next to him. And then he just lies on the grass and pretty much starts sleeping. Nothing interesting happens until Aiz finds him, since Aiz has been looking for him this whole entire time. As Aiz says he finally found you, as he sees Bell just sleeping. As Aiz pretty much blushes, and if you know where I'm going with this, you know. So yeah, we time skip a few hours later as Bell wakes up. He feels something pressing on his right. Yeah, he feels something pressing on his right. As he looks beside him, as he sees Aiz pretty much lying next to pretty much do just lying next to him in general, and just lying on his right arm. And if you know where I'm going with this, you know, as Bell, Bell is not affected with this. He doesn't have that. That main character thing where the main character gets up and screams. Nah. Bell, he doesn't care, as Bell just pretty much Aiz wakes up eventually, and as she starts blushing the hella hard, as she pretty much punches Bell, as Bell pretty much Bell felt that, okay? Bell felt that. You know why? Because he had his guard down, and he didn't have his automatic protection on him. And yes, I'm making this Bell like Gojo's. Like Gojo have infinity protection thingy. So yeah, Bell, he had his guard down, so... And don't blame him. So yeah, Bell felt that, and Bell says, what the hell? You know, you slept next to me, not me sleeping next to you. I came here before you. As Aiz noticed that, as he says sorry. As Bell asks why you here, but Aiz pretty much twinkling and just doing all that nervous crap. And Aiz asks if Bell can borrow train her. As Bell says, why? As Aiz says, well, you're strong. You're stronger than me. And I have never seen someone like you before in this world. As Bell says, yeah, obviously. This is just a small town. There's more people around the world. And she nods. As Bell says, sir. Fine. I won't train you, or I will train you. But you have to... We have to spar first, since I want to know where you are at right now. His eyes nods. So yeah, Belle just walks towards her as she thinks he's gonna kiss her on the lips or something like that. Belle just pretty much walked past her as she had her hopes down. As Belle just grabs his two swords. As Belle gets up and yeah, as Belle says so. Let's get this on the road. As Belle yawns, and yeah, as they pretty much spar right there, right now. So yeah, Belle he's not doing anything. He just grabbed his sword so he can put him on the side. So yeah, he's not doing anything. As Aiz tries to damage him. But pretty much, it's out of she can't touch him, since every time she tries and like hits him, for some reason she can't hit him. As she tries to that for a full 10 minutes, as she activates one of her skills. I don't know what skills she has. Let's say, sword, multi attack. I don't know. I don't know. As she just pretty much starts pretty much using her sword at light speed, because I need to make her a little bit more stronger. So yeah, she's doing that. As Belle says, I didn't expect that from this girl. But she's the sword princess for a reason, I guess. As Belle pretty much says, well, that's all good, but that's enough. As she stops her final attack, which was facing towards his chin, as it wouldn't hit him anyways. I mean, yeah, that attack won't hit him anyways. As Belle says, well, I examined what you are. You are the Sword Princess. That's the title you have given. Belle, he has all her stats next to his stats. He pretty much needed the time to, get all of her stats. I mean, to hack into her stats so he can get his stats. Which took a few minutes. And yeah, as Belle says, your stamina is lacking. As she's pretty much a little bit drained out, since she used one of her special moves, sword multi crit hit, was supposed to crit Belle, but it did nothing. So yeah, as Belle says, so do you want to know what my power like? As Aiz nods, as Belle says, well, okay. As Belle activates Infinity Void. As in Void of Infinity appears. As she feels like she's going through the universe herself. As she appears, looking around, seeing a universal scene. As he says, this is a universal void. I'll teach you this later on, but you won't have the same void as me, since you don't have these eyes. As she looks at his eyes again, she noticed that his eyes looks like universe. As she feels the presence of a universe. As Bella deactivates the void, as Bella says, "Oh well, time to train you." As she says, wait, okay." And she doesn't say that. She just says, "Okay." That's just me. Eh. Hey, I need to bring a drink. Whatever. She just pretty much, yeah, that happens. And yeah, Belle starts training her, and yeah. That's the end of the what if. See you later. Peace. Suggest what if you guys want a part 2 for. And pretty much suggest if you guys want a different what if. I don't really care. I'll post another video, I promise. I don't promise. So yeah, see you later. Peace. And yeah, that's pretty much it.